defend herself.
A siege is appropriate, cutting off power, cutting off water.
I think that Israel does have that right.
More than 115 aid groups are warning of mass starvation in Gaza.
Cutting off food, water, fuel to Gaza. Israel has the right to defend herself.
Israel, Keir Starmer, David Lammy, the Labour Friends of Israel, this is your genocide. This is on you. A horror reveals itself every single day. And all we're getting is like more propaganda from the BBC. We've got Trump coming out saying 60 million for Gaza. And this guy's sick. He's a darkness. Saying no one's saying thank you. What, from Gaza? Military operations, says Barack Obama. Israel's military, he's calling them military operations. Barack Obama, they're a genocide. They're a genocide. Who's starving children? This is AP, the latest child to starve to death. They don't even mention Israel by name, ever. Starvation takes time to kill. Severely malnourished babies don't usually cry because their bodies don't have the energy. You might think the worst thing is the sounds of a starving baby's cries, but it's actually the absence of that sound. When the starvation has silenced them. That is absolutely horrific. That is horrific. And then they do like this gaslighting, this humiliation where they're dropping aid, where it's beyond. And the BBC and the way that the propaganda works. Look at that there. This is people last night out protesting outside Parliament. People should be out there banging bloody pots and pans every single day. This is important. Look how Western media frames the story as if Israel is helping rather than starving Gaza. When Palestinians die of starvation, Israel's erased from the headline. Look at this, baby boy starves to death in Gaza. Dozens of kids and adults in Gaza starved to death in July. No formula, no food. Mothers starved together in Gaza. Do you see that? Not once does it say Israel starved them to death as a tactic for genocide. Not once. But then look at the same news agencies. Aid trucks move from Israel, said it begins airdrops. Israel says airdrops. Israel, it's horrific. The propaganda and the aiding and abetting of genocide. No, I don't even know where. Look, Corbyn on Gaza. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. We've got people like Keir Starmer. We've got the British government who are like with their F-35 parts. With their like, we got arms factories all around this country building quadcopters. They had this video yesterday, and there's nothing left. And it was made by the IDF, saying that like we never left one stone standing. This is not humanitarian aid. This is aerial humiliation and complicity in a crime. I don't even know. You don't even know what. There's so many bad things happening all at once, and that's the other thing, isn't it? And they cover their things with. They got some more protests going on. There's one on Wednesday morning. Silence is complicity. Everyone has to raise their voice and shout as loud as they can. That thing about starvation, about how it takes time and how you think like it's a baby's cry when they don't have the energy to cry. Keir Starmer going on his holidays now with his socks off, his sweaty feet inside his loafers as he mooches around some. Five hundred thousand people have joined. Let me show you. Where's Zara Sultana? The establishment sneered, mocked and laughed at us. They're not laughing now. We've hit 500,000 in just 3 days. The fight back has begun.